Hi everyone, it's Donna here from Donna's Creative Corner, and as promised I have more wedding dress appliques and trims and panels and sleeve panels available today. I'm going to start off with two sets. This first set is all cream appliques. I'll give you sizes in a minute, but starts off with, I'm going to come in closer and just go through these pretty quickly. Starts off with two of these cutwork appliques, nicely beaded, heavy bead clusters in the middle. Two of these larger appliques. These are probably the largest in the bunch, and they measure about 7 inches by about 3.5 inches. Two of those. 4 of these. These are fairly heavily beaded. Pretty design. There's 4 of those. To 4 of these organza appliques. Very pretty design on a very sheer background. Nice beadwork down here. So there's 4 of those. 2 of this design, the organza appliques with the beads and sequins. And 3 of these smaller ones. That is the cream set. It's a set of 17, and I am asking $12 per set. You get a lot in there. And I only have 3 of these available. That's set. Lot A is the cream set. Lot B is a white and kind of off-white set. This one has 2 of these. Pretty embroidery on those. 2 of this style, and these are facing pairs. Same design as that last one. And 2 of this style, same size as the last one, just a slightly different design. 2 large cutwork appliques. And these measure about 7.5 inches. 2 of those. Those are very pretty. I love cutwork appliques. I haven't gotten a cutwork dress in a long time. I asked my supplier to look for some to send to me in my next shipment. There are 4 of this design, rose with a leaf hanging from it. 4 of those. Nice beadwork. 2 of these organza embroidered, or no, actually 3 of these organza embroidered. They're very shiny. These have the iridescent appliques on it. Really catches the light. These are the largest in this, and those are 11 inches long, and they can be easily cut into smaller pieces. So there's 3 of those. This is the white or off-white set of 15, and I'm asking $12 for this set as well. You get a lot in there. That was Lot B, the white set. Lot C is a very pretty trim with iridescent sequins. really catches the light. These you can cut up into smaller appliques, and it measures about 2.5 inches. I'm selling this by the yard, $2.50 a yard, and I have about 5 yards available of this, and that was lot C. No, I didn't. Let me show you a little closer up. Look at how that catches the light. Very pretty. I love this trim. Alright, lot D is very pretty, small scalloped trim. I'm going to come down on this one because it's so pretty. It too has iridescent sequins that go between the little flower clusters, nicely beaded. And this is about, I forgot to measure most of this, about an inch wide. Very pretty. This is lot D, and I am asking $1.50 a yard for this, and I have about 6 yards of this available. Lot E. Oh, there goes one of my cats. I don't know if he went through the camera or not. I wasn't looking up. Let me go out a little bit. This is a pretty scalloped trim, organza and embroidered. It measures about 3 to 4 inches, depending on where you measure. There are no beads and sequins on this, but it is very, very pretty scalloped trim. This, first of all, this is lot E. E1 is a length of 1.5 yards. I had some separate lengths that kind of went up the, they were inset and they went up the dress. This is one of those. This is 1.5 yards, and I'm asking $2 for E1, which is 1.5 yards, and I have 4 of those. And then I have 7 continuous yards, and I'm asking $1.50 a yard for the by yard length, which is E2. E2 is by the yard. E1 is 1.5 yard length. Lot F are some medallions. These are very, very pretty. They have iridescent sequins and pearl beads. Look at how that catches the light. Very pretty design with these swirls at the end. It measures 11 inches or 12 inches by 5 inches at the widest point. And I'll come in and show you the detail of it. Very pretty embroidery work. This part right here to like sun rays almost. And it comes down to this pretty point at the bottom. The sequins on this one have started to turn golden, so be aware of that. But it's still very, very pretty. This is lot F. I have 3 of these, and I'm asking $2.50 per medallion. Lot G is a sleeve panel. Pretty heavily beaded on this one. I'm going to pan. It's on, the whole thing is on tulle, so you will be able to cut around the appliques to get these off. It is 19 inches by 12 inches at the widest point, which is down here. So it comes down, and I'm going to come in so you can see the detail on the appliques. Fairly heavily beaded, very shiny with the iridescent sequins. And then down to this bottom kind of medallion at the bottom. This was at the cuff. So that is lot G. I have 2 of these, and I am asking $2.50 per panel. Lot H is pretty incredible. This one is very heavily beaded. Can't get it all in the shot. Lot H is 25 inches by 14 inches at the widest point. It is covered in appliques. It is all on tulle, so you will be able to cut these appliques out to use them in your projects. And it is heavily beaded. You can see, there we go, the nice beadwork on this. This one has, actually, this one doesn't have any sequins. It's all beads. Huh, I didn't notice that. So it's all beads, but if you can see right here, these are tiny seed beads that are twirled. So these swirls are covered with tiny seed beads. Nice flowers. Nice appliques that you can cut out. So that is lot H. I have 2 of these, and I'm asking $5.50 per panel for H. Lot I is also a sleeve panel. This one is going to come to you, it's partially on satin and partially on tulle. It's going to come to you like you see it, just rough cut around the satin. You'll need to fussy cut. Yes, you'll either have to fussy cut around the satin, or do some gluing to tie down a couple of stitches that go across. But this one measures 25 inches by 10 inches at the widest point here. These are Venice lace appliques with pearl beads and clear sequins. They are very pretty. I'm working on the appliques from the train right now for this dress, so you're going to see these appliques coming up in the near future. This was the sleeve, so you get the buttons with it as well. It has this heavily beaded medallion at the, or applique at the bottom here. And then it goes all the way up. There's some little flowers in the middle there. All the way up. You can get a lot of appliques off of this. I think I counted 14 or more appliques off of this. So this is lot I, and I am asking $8 for this. And I have 2 of these. And from the same dress, the same Venice lace appliques, I have two panels that I'm selling together as a pair. This first one is all on satin, and you will be able to get this off. The stitching is just the machine stitching that holds the appliques on. So you will be able to get this off and use it as a whole, or you can take it apart further into appliques. This one measures about 14.5 inches by about 9 inches. That's one of the panels. The second panel has lots of appliques on it as well. This one measures 27 inches by 16 inches at the widest point. This has the same appliques as before, the Venice lace appliques, clear sequins, and this as well. This one This one looks like you will be able to take it off the satin all the way around without losing beads and sequins. So if you want to try your hand at taking apart a wedding dress, this lot J, and I counted there's at least 22 appliques on these two panels. I am asking $12 for these two panels, and that is lot J. And that, my friends, is all I have for today. I do still have one of the whole dresses available, dress number 1 from my last video that I did earlier in the week, so that is still available if anybody's interested. And I still have my Back to Crafting Challenge giveaway going on through the end of the month, so I'll try to remember to put the link to that video down below. And that's all I have for today. Just the instructions for how to order anything that you might be interested in from this video will be in the description box below. Thanks, and bye for now.